Hello and welcome to a very exciting Simple Talk segment with me, Minol Dee. And on the show today, I'm going to be featuring an international dynamic duo who's been brought down by the Cinnamon Hotels management here in Colombo. But right now, on this episode, I'm going to be featuring one of them, an international superstar DJ, Jason Dupuy. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Thank
And
you.
so good to have you with us on the show today.
Pleasure.
How is your stay here in Sri Lanka so far?
Well, we're lucky enough to be staying with Cinnamon Hotels, so it's been total luxury.
Okay.
It's not the same as compared to home. We've been by the pool most days, enjoying the fine weather. Everyone's friendly, and we love coming to Sri Lanka. It's a great country.
And you've been brought down for the New Year's Eve event. Is that right?
Yeah, we came for New Year. It's the Grand Breeze countdown party, and we had a great team to work with us. There was myself, Jay on drums, and we had LJ and Marlon. And I thought we all worked together really well, put on a special show, and it was really nice. It had a great turnout, brilliant atmosphere, and it was a great way to see in 2026.
All right. Don't forget that we are coming to you live from one of the luxurious and finest hotels here in Colombo, Cinnamon Grand Colombo. Walk us through your journey into DJing. How did this happen?
Right. Well, it actually started. I used to do athletics. And I was trying to get to the Olympics and stuff. So I went to Australia, warm weather training, and I had a budget of £300, which I don't know what that is in rupees, but it's not a whole lot. And I was there for 10 weeks. So anyway, after 2 weeks, the money ran out, and I had to find a job. I was staying with somebody I met on the plane. He was reading an Athletics Weekly, so I thought, oh, he's a fellow athlete. He said, come and stay with me. So anyway, it just so happened he was a DJ, and I loved music and I loved going to clubs and the atmosphere, but I had no idea I was going to be a DJ. Anyway, it was him that introduced me to it. I went out just to accompany him for a few nights. And then when I ran out of money, he said, well, I'll speak to my agent and maybe, we can get you a few gigs. And that's how it happened. So I think from memory, my first gig was in Sydney in the Natural History Museum. I didn't have a clue what I was doing, and I just got dumped off with all this equipment set up. I'm trying to work out how to connect it up. It's like a mobile DJ gig and a bunch of CDs. So it must have sounded terrible, but that's how it started. And then, I did a few gigs over there, and then came back home to England, and I started working for a DJ agency, Craig Boyer.
And when was this?
So this was 1997.
Okay.
Yeah. I started working for this DJ agency, Craig Boyer Discotheques. So he gave us work, and it was all over London, really well-known establishments, hotels, buildings. And then we decided myself and another guy, Marcus, we decided to set up our own company and concentrate more on clubs. So we were working in Leicester Square, like there's a big club there, Sounds, 2,000 people. So we were there for a few years. Tatchell Castle, lots of other clubs. And then we got involved with corporate events, weddings, things like this. I met Nazumi, the GM from here in Cinnamon Hotels. He was working for another hotel chain, and we did all their Christmas parties. And then before you know it, 25 years has passed, and here we are.
So how do you see this comparison per se? Like 30 years ago when you started the DJ scene, and now, how do you see this comparison?
Now, I would say it's easier in terms of music's very accessible. You can just download it. When I was doing it, you went to the record shop and you'd sift through records and have a listen to them. They cost £12 each, whereas now a download's £1.50, say. And then, but back in those days, you would just take your records, so you'd have a limited selection. Whereas now everyone expects you to have every single tune on the planet and instantly have it available. So,
Speaking of tune, what kind of music were you into? Like
so
any
my
genres?
my passion in music is all types of house music. So
Okay.
when I was at university, all my colleagues were listening to U2 and rock and stuff like this. And I was listening to all these strange things like Pump Up the Volume and Pump Up the Jam. And everyone thought it was rubbish, you know. But and then we started listening to Dupuy albums, and I absolutely loved it. I think it was like kind of acid house and things like this. And then I've just always loved house music, just about every genre. And then I like trance and all these kind of things. But from doing parties, you have to be able to play every genre, not just house music. But I always try and make it dancey, energetic, uplifting, so everyone's having a good time.
So let's talk about your connection with the platinum DJs in UK.
Yeah. So it was basically myself started it with Marcus, and we started out. That was about 2001. Um, yeah, and just built it up. We had residencies, club residencies in good clubs. Great fun, brilliant atmospheres, so we were thoroughly enjoying ourselves. And then we both went our separate ways after about 7 years. Marcus concentrated just solely on clubs, and I continued with some clubs and doing more events and hotels and things like this. So a more overall solution to DJ parties and things like that, and all the equipment. So
it's basically like a DJ outfit.
yeah, so we've got roughly 75 DJs on our roster, and we've had lots of great DJs over the years. So really fortunate to have well-known DJs as well. And then we've done stage programming for the main stages on festivals and things like that. So we've been working with the top artists in the world and all their contracts, and so we've learned a lot along the years of how the industry works, and there's a lot more to it than I initially anticipated.
Yeah. So let's talk about your experience on the New Year's Eve. How was it? How was the response from the crowd?
Well, what here?
Yep.
Yeah, well, obviously it was well advertised and marketed by the hotel, so there's big expectations. So I was a little nervous. I'm thinking, well, I hope there's people turn up to this, so otherwise it's going to be a bit embarrassing. But no, it was really packed. We built up the energy throughout the evening, playing alongside LJ, Marlon, and then Jay comes on and adds a whole different dynamic to the energy. So I'm always privileged when Jay's playing alongside me, and we always have great fun. And I think that fun feeds over to the crowd, and then the energy reciprocates and just builds. So yeah, it was just an amazing night, and I'll always remember it for the rest of my life. It was fantastic fun.
Speaking of Jay, let's talk about him. How did this collaboration come about?
So I mean, he'll probably go into more detail when he's talking, but Jay and I met on a boat party on the Thames for a promoter, Nigel Tandy. And I can't remember what the name of his promotion was, but anyway, he said he'd booked this percussionist, and I thought, oh, great, that would sound cool. And he was really cool. So Jay just stood out from any percussionist I'd worked with previously, and I think we bounced off each other so well, and we had great fun, and we became, well, we instantly kind of had a connection, like when you get on with people, and that friendship's just developed through the years, and we've worked at lots of great parties and lots of fantastic memories.
So does it go like a special act for a set, or how does that work?
I would say Jay's very flexible, versatile, so we can play most music genres, and Jay will work out, right, how can he play the percussion to fit in with this tune and build on it. So and that's what makes it a pleasure.
So does that happen on the fly, or you all have any practice sessions before a set?
All on the fly.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, he's that talented. So I'm quite fortunate. I don't have to think about it really. I just leave that to Jay.
We will be speaking to him on the other episode. Right. Tell us about your experience in Sri Lanka. Now, you've been here in the country for about, let's say, almost 10 days. How was your experience?
So we've been here for 10 days this trip, and we came last year for the first time. And both times thoroughly enjoyed it. I've been blown away by how friendly the people are. Really polite, kind. Even walking around the streets, and I've walked down some back alleys. If I was in Brazil, I'd definitely get mugged. Here, no problem. I've never seen any trouble. And when I go out of the city, we've been up to Kandy, Habarana, Bentota, and Bay Beruwala.
Very well.
Yeah, we're just absolutely amazed by the scenery, the wildlife. Elephants. We haven't seen any leopards yet, unfortunately.
Probably next time.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful country, and I thoroughly recommend it. We've put up some Instagram posts and stuff, and I get people from back home saying, "Wow, that looks amazing," and they're tempted to come over here on holiday. So yeah, it's a real pleasure to come here.
So, what's on the cards for the future in terms of your personal DJing career and also platinum DJ outfit?
Oh, you've stumped me there because I haven't even thought about it. I think my brain is always thinking and refining and trying to come up with new ideas and how to improve what we do. LJ introduced me to how to implement graphics and stuff like that. So I'm thinking, wow, that's going to look good. So I think we might start implementing that with LED DJ booths and screens. And it's just constantly in DJing world back home anyway. It's extremely competitive. So it's a lot of work to keep sort of in the running of consideration with clients. And I'll just keep pushing and trying and continue the journey, really.
So, have you guys been partying around here in Colombo during your stay here, or
we've not really had time, to be honest? There was a lot of PR and press and radio before the actual New Year's Eve event. Plus, we were a wee bit tired from travelling and all the Christmas parties back home and celebrating Christmas. So we were quite exhausted actually, and then we wanted to refresh ourselves ready for New Year's Eve. And then since then, the day after we went to Beruwala, Bay Beruwala, we did another event there, which was great fun. And then we've just spent the time resting, to be honest. We went for a little adventure down the road to Galface to watch the sun go down. And it seemed like Sri Lanka's answer to Cafe Mambo in Ibiza. So we had a great time last night. I haven't really explored Sri Lankan nightlife yet, but hopefully we will do before we go home.
let me put you on the spot. Have you seen any of our DJs playing apart from Marlon and LJ?
I saw a few DJs. I think his name's Datsun. Yeah, and they're all great guys, very friendly, and really professional at what they do. So we all work well together. But I've not been to any major clubs in Sri Lanka because we probably get lost. Maybe LJ will take us out for the evening and show us the ropes. So.
Right, wrapping things up with Jason Dupuy. Anything that the people can look forward to before you guys leave Sri Lanka?
If you miss New Year's Eve or you fancy seeing us playing, we'll be playing Friday, Saturday night in Cheers in Cinnamon Grand Hotel. Starts at 6 p.m. I believe it goes on to 1 a.m. So both nights should be fantastic. I've got Jay on drums joining me as well. So should be good nights both nights.
So that's something to look forward to, and I'll put all the information down in the description as well. So thank you so much, Jason, for being with us.
Pleasure.
And we shall meet up again soon.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you.